Alrighty, I believe this is number 24. Alright, these little guys right here, I had to pay way too much money for these damn things. I think it was like 25 bucks or some crap like that. And I don't even know if they're all the same, just for a different application. But I needed two of these guys for the doghouse. And these are actually sold, there's something for the back seats. I don't even know what the heck it's for, because I don't have back seats and I never will. But yeah, I just needed these two things, and because my vehicle did not come with the doghouse, I had to get one that was made aftermarket, sold on eBay. And you know what? The guy who makes those on eBay, I need to give him a shout out. I forget. I think he's like the only guy in there that makes them, and I think he sells them on eBay for I think like $4.75 for the turbo doghouse, and then I think I got it directly through his website for $4.25, I think. So it was definitely worth it to go straight to him. But he did a great job on that doghouse. It is actually really nice. But the problem with the doghouse, getting it from him, he doesn't have any hardware on it. So I don't know if he's just not a hardware guy. He just does fiberglass and leaves it at that. I wish he would have that stuff with the hardware, but from his point of view, it could very well be something where he's thinking he's making these dog houses for people that are converting a naturally aspirated vehicle into a turbo, and so they already have a dog house with the hardware. My case, I did not have one, and it really sucks because there's still some other stuff that I'm missing, like the pieces that are on the side. I can't find them. So I'm hoping these will work. I'll try these out here pretty soon. But yeah, I mean, these are nice. It's what you would expect something like that to be. But like I said, it was a bit costly for just two freaking pins. But you guys know that's how it goes with Humvee stuff. Sometimes you can get lucky and get a really good deal on stuff, and other times you just get hosed. Luckily, it's just a small part. Not as big of a deal to get hosed on something small as it is something large. Let's see here. I forgot what oh yeah. This was fun to try to find here. And this is the harmonic balancer. And yeah, this took a little bit to find. And a lot of these are just, they're very expensive. And like I had to have it. And it was, I think I paid maybe $180 with shipping and everything. Let's see if it says down here. Nope, doesn't show what I paid for it on here, but it was somewhere right around, I think it was, maybe it was 175 or 180 plus shipping and tax, so maybe I paid 200 out the door in that vicinity somewhere. It's made by Dayco. Dayco makes a lot of stuff. They're good quality. And apparently, and how they designed this, and when they made it, it is like how the rubber fuses with the pulley. They do it differently than how they're done on a true OEM, like original equipment unit. The way they do it's actually better on these, so let's hope so. And if you'll notice, this is the 8-groove pulley, because I got the 6.5 turbo, and it has that pretty long serpentine belt that runs everything, and it's 8-groove. The 6-groove, you can find those a lot easier, and obviously the 6 grooves are a lot cheaper. But once again, that's Humvee. That's how it goes. But now I have this, so now I can put the front end of the vehicle together, and unfortunately I'm having an extremely difficult time finding the exhaust pieces that are missing. So with this on, I can turn it over, but the last thing I want to do is start it without those exhaust pieces. Well, especially too because the one piece is the before the turbo, and I mean, but it'll still start and run without the turbo hooked up. But anyways, so finally got that. That took probably about a week and a half to get here. There's been a couple people that have commented on different things, and they're like, oh, why are you doing all this cab stuff? You should be getting it running first, and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, okay, yeah, but I have to order all these parts for the engine, and that takes a while to find the parts, order them, get them in. So yeah, I'm doing other stuff in the meantime so I can stay productive because there's so much work to be done. I think that's just people on YouTube trying to be cool. Good for them. Now this is something I didn't really have to get this, but it was only like 25 bucks. And the one that I had, it was broken a little bit in a couple places, and because it was so cheap, it's like, okay, I might as well just get a new one. And I'll do that with small things, you know, if they're not pretty nice, you know. So you buy a few small things brand new that you don't really have to, but it's not like it's $1,000. We're talking like 25. Anyways, this is good quality. More stuff off of eBay. That's where I wound up getting most of the things. I have gotten a couple things off of Amazon here and there. Let's see, where did this come from? I forget who I got this from. You know, it's not seen on here. So maybe it was just a regular dude, I guess. I forget. There's so many different people I've bought from and whatnot, but this is a totally brand new piece. And so, yeah, the one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to drill out the riv nuts in there and do new ones, because somebody had in regular, probably zinc or something, bolts, and on everything that I wouldn't say everything. There's a couple things that I'm doing the grade 8, you know, with the yellow, like with a couple of the bolts on the seat and stuff, the seats that I've done, but as much as I can, I always be using stainless steel, just because I don't want things to ever rust. But if you ever work with stainless steel, the problem with stainless steel is that it'll tighten, and that once it starts to bind, stainless, man, you get like another half a turn out of it, and like once it starts binding, it's just done right after that. So stainless steel is definitely something that definitely takes some experience to work with, because like, so I've done some stuff with like when I was doing my seats, and I put the stainless steel bolts in, and they went on just fine, but they bound up right at the end, and then I needed to take them out, you know, a few days later or whatever, and I literally have to just break the heads of the bolts off because it's just bound, and once it's bound, like, you're not going to tighten it anymore, you're not going to loosen it. It's almost like the stuff welds itself together. Stainless is it's a very fickle metal, but there's a lot of benefits with it, and so I will definitely be doing stainless steel for the bolts to hold us down, because they definitely will be getting wet, and yeah, I don't want to have what happened to the last tray. So Anyways, that's it for now. I'm getting close to the end on things I have to purchase. But there will still be probably a couple more of these videos in the future. See you later.